Lock it in, lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in. Are you ready to be entertained, educated? A little stimulation for your brain. Lock it in. Are you ready to learn? Are you ready to laugh? Are you ready to love? Then lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, lock it in. It's the Joe Lockett Show.
You ain't got the internet hooked up. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Joe Lockett. You guys locked into your favorite evening ride. The internet is not hooked up, sir. You're going straight off of Wi-Fi. But how y'all doing, man? Welcome in. It's 8 minutes after the hour. I hope you guys had a successful and a happy Labor Day weekend. How was Labor Day weekend, y'all? What did y'all do? Did y'all barbecue? Because nobody bought me. This is the first year no one bought me barbecue, and I didn't smell barbecue this year. What was going on? Taxes high? What's going on? I did not see people barbecuing this weekend. Actually, when I was on, I wasn't on social media a lot. I was not on social media a lot this Labor Day weekend at all. I was busy. I was working. I'm not going to lie. I was tending to a lot of stuff. So had a busy weekend. Hopefully everybody else had a restful, great Labor Day weekend. It is back to the normal days. How y'all doing out there, man? What's going on, Barbara Alizolo? What's going on, Nan Nino? What's going on, Ruth? Miss Honeybee, how you doing? Y'all hit the like button if y'all got time. I know some of y'all just dropping through to see who is this guy in the pink shirt. It's Joe Lockett Show. We do it every evening. Subscribe to the show. Follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all that good stuff. We appreciate you. What's going on, Cam? What's going on, fine lady Charlene? Now, you got to be fine when you call yourself fine. Hey, don't mess around and I go to your page, you call yourself fine and you ain't fine.
He no supposed to be lying.
But what makes you fine?
It's social media.
Hold on, but what make you fine though? What make you fine? What make a woman fine? Is it her intellect? Is it her beauty?
It's a collection. It's a collection of things.
What makes a woman fine?
Well, of course, it's her assets. It's a.
But everybody into big. Everybody, but the facial feature.
It's her facials. Okay. Because remember, there used to be a thing back in the day. Everybody just loved the pretty face, and it wasn't so much about the assets.
I don't know what year you grew up in.
No, that was a thing. That was definitely a thing because back in your day, they didn't have big butts like that. That wasn't like a thing for all of y'all.
That's a lie.
No, I mean for everyone. Everybody nowadays likes some yams. Back in the day, it was like a black thing to like yams. Other white folks, it was kind of like you had to have that statuesque face.
Okay. You talking about different?
Different. Everybody like yams now.
You talking about different ethnicity? Because I'm like, as I grew up, I've been Yam City day one. I came out. Boop. Hey, she fine. Big.
I don't want a cap,
man. Listen, cap. I was on it, dog. What's going on, Melvin Proctor?
But that what I'm saying is the beauty standards or whatever it was. It's more. It's more simple today.
That's very true. That part is very true. What's going on, Mary? What's going on, Cynthia? How y'all doing? Welcome into the Joe Lockett Show. We appreciate all you guys locking in. What's going on, Sinopha Scorpio? Sinopha Scorpio?
Y'all in these names.
Cynthia. How you doing? What's up, Kathy Does Style? Okay, how everybody doing?
Whoop on Gundam Star.
What's going on? What's going on, Tori?
That's what her name sound like.
So what?
Her name sound like.
What's going on, Sonya Hightower? How you doing, baby? Rachel's in the building. How you doing?
You remember that song?
Yeah.
With the dude,
the Korean dude.
Yeah. That's what her name sound like.
Beep, pop, 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 pop.
That's funny.
Yeah. What's going on, Nate Dog? What's going on, CEO Dog in the house? 714 O'Bean, how you doing? What's going on? Nate Dogs and what's going on, Peaches? What's going on, Gene? How y'all doing?
We got the HR department. We got CEOs.
We got Yoli in the house. We got Love Jones, Jewel. How y'all doing? Man, all these people passing through, but ain't nobody hit the like, but I got one like.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna do like these other TikTokers do. I'm gonna stop talking until I get like 10, so I get 100 likes. I ain't gonna say another word.
I don't know if we could do that.
Because I'm not half dressed, right? I have probably unbuttoned a couple of more buttons.
We got to get a little. Well, you got to get a little naked. You got to get butt naked.
I ain't, man. Listen, not today.
Not today.
Today ain't the day, bro.
You put in too much labor over Labor Day weekend.
Man, listen, I put the LABOR in labor this weekend.
Oh Lord,
trust me.
Not you spelling label.
Yeah, man. I put the work in this weekend. I ain't gonna sit and lie. Hey, Tamise, how's it going? Y'all, Tamise gonna be on the show here next week.
A word?
Yeah,
with the candles and everything?
Of course she coming with the candles.
I hope so.
Of course she coming with the candles. Tamise is in the building. Hey, Sonya Hightower. Thanks for the follow, baby. I am very good. How's your Labor Day weekend, Tamise? Hope everything was fine for you. Because my Labor Day weekend was pure labor. And, it was just, doing some things around the house that need to get done for my daughters to get here. Because one of the rooms is not set up as a bedroom. So
it got to be a bedroom by the time they get here.
It will be. We close to it now. It look like if you walk through the house, it look different now for some reason. That's the difference.
It's like I can't put my thumb on it.
Hey,
I can't put my thumb on it.
But it looks a lot different now, don't it? Looks a lot more spacey. Things look a little bit more modern. Stuff I should have did about a year ago.
You got some new furniture.
Yeah, I guess. There will be some new furniture here pretty soon. It is new furniture. Just need to be put together. It's just laying around.
You move things around. That's what's different. That's what it was.
We just move some stuff around. So how's your Labor Day weekend, man?
My Labor Day weekend was really, really good.
What the hell you do?
Not what you thinking. You say that every time I have a good weekend. You always equate it to sex.
No,
you always equate it to sex.
I equate it to you spending time with a girl. It ain't got to be sexual.
I did hang with a girl this weekend, but it wasn't nothing like that. It was my own girl.
You say she's just a friend.
Oh my God.
You say she's just a friend. Oh baby, you.
Like I said, shout out to my home girl. I hung out with her, hung out with my dad this weekend.
I know you was hanging out with your pops.
Yeah, I hung out with pops. We got that little tradition.
You watch football. That's why you was happy.
Yes, man.
You watch football.
Oh my goodness. And it's a little bit of the news today, but
football was whack.
What?
Football was whack.
You just trying to say stuff today?
No, football was whack this weekend, bro. Because all the trash teams were playing. All the good teams were playing trash teams. So
you talking about the cupcakes? Yeah,
it was trash.
Yeah, it was
trash. Like I said, I ain't trying to be. This weekend football was trash. I said it because these are the teams that get played to go play against. Man, it was trash.
I mean, but it's kind of been like that.
That's what I'm saying. So this weekend was trash.
No. Every beginning of the weekend is never an opener.
But they had like basketball scores playing football.
Yeah. They was paying people to beat up on to get some extra practice in. Shoot, Arvin paid some folks to beat up on. UAB seemed like they paid somebody to beat up on, but they really didn't. Because that's a good team.
Nobody cares.
Bama paid folks basically to beat up on.
Trash.
Yeah. Well, all of us was just practicing.
Like I said, it was trash. It was a trashy weekend. Playing football.
No, I just love it because football is back. Football is back, and this week, NFL is back. So football season is in. So you know what I mean. I'm already happy about that. Let me go ahead and get some air horns for football season. I love me some football season, bro.
Anyway, this weekend
I'm back into sports.
Okay. Anyway, let's get into it. All right, y'all. Let's get into the news. It's tough conversation too. We got a lot to get into today. Hope you guys have enjoyed the weekend. But let's get into the news. Let's go.
All righty. Go ahead and get this in right there.
So we'll go on with our live entertainment. Without further ado, here they are.
It's cliffhangers.
Love it. I just love it.
All right.
My daughters will be here next Wednesday.
Let me make sure I picked the right one. There we go. All righty. Starting out our news. Our buddy Cam.
Thank you, Darnell, for sharing the live. I appreciate you, bro.
Our buddy Cam. Shout out to Cam Newton. He couldn't. He had to put in a lot of labor over this weekend. Oh my goodness. So, the thing happened with Dr. Bryant and Cam.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then Dr. Bryant and Nick.
Yeah.
I don't know who this is, but somebody found one of his baby mamas that he got at least 3. No, that he got 5 of them with.
Yeah.
And they interviewed her. Oh, Lord. Now I'll say this. Watch the interview.
Yes, baby. You got to bring the candles to me. So you just can't come to the show without no candles.
Yeah. We need to burn stuff.
And I need some more new candles anyway. So yeah, you got to bring the candles.
Yeah, that's non-negotiable.
That's non-negotiable.
But yeah, man. Like I said, they interviewed one of his baby mamas. Shout out to her. She sounds real diplomatic.
Oh yeah, bring the girl.
And she was real cool.
Oh, thank you. Oh, she's saying you got to bring my daughter's a candle. Yes, please do.
Oh, see, you reading it wrong.
No, she said I'm going to have to bring them a candle. I did read that wrong.
You did. See that we getting on to me. She like, I got you.
I read that wrong.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna be 100 with you. I only saw clips. I did not go through the whole interview. I was like, not this Labor Day. Not this Labor Day. We're not gonna do this to my homeboy Cam.
So she trash Cam?
No, she didn't.
I just been saying I don't think
she didn't. She didn't trash Cam. She sound like a single mother that had to axe the grind with how stuff was, but not how they are. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, yeah, you can hear some disappointment in it.
Yeah.
Because if you in a relationship with somebody and things don't work out and it could get messy, I can understand.
How many kids she got by?
Got 5.
She got 5 kids by Cam.
I think 5 or 3. One of them 2. Between them numbers.
Okay, we're just gonna give her 3. And she what?
Single.
And she what? After that? She mad? She disappointed?
No, I mean, I didn't. I said I can get a disappointment. I wasn't getting disappointment vibes from her. I'm just saying when she told her story, a lot of folks was like, "Oh man, Cam, you this and you that, and you can hear the hurt in her voice and all this other stuff." I didn't get that, but I'm not mad at nobody interpreting it like that because you were a high profile guy.
Hell no,
and it didn't work out.
No, you don't have 3 kids with a dude that ain't going right. I'm sorry, you don't. Hold on. Let me ask you this question. Hold on, cause damn no. And she ain't never got a ring on her finger, right? Because Cam ain't never been married.
Let's not bash this lady.
I'm not bashing. I'm telling the truth.
She didn't give out nothing.
I'm telling the truth. She ain't never been married. She had 3 kids by this man. It is nothing you need to say, ma'am.
At least 3.
Okay, but I'm saying if she had 3 kids with this man with no ring on her finger, it is nothing you need to say. It's nothing. You can tell your story, but sound disappointed. No, I have no sympathy for you. None whatsoever.
But
there's no.
I'm gonna shoot her bail. She wasn't looking for disappointment. They just found her and they interviewed her, and she just gave her real life perspective on everything.
I'm sure she volunteered for the interview since you know she can tell her part of the story because people probably looking at her and looking at the baby's mama like,
I ain't gonna. Hey, Joe,
like I said,
ain't gonna throw that away either.
Bro, come on, man. You know, at the end of the day, these women want to talk because, you know, we think we got things under control. We think, you know, we handling our business a certain way, but women going to feel a different way each and every time about the situation. We going to see it one way. They're going to see it another way at the end of the day. The one thing she can't say is Cam ain't taking care of his kids. That's about all she can say. No.
And she spoke very glowingly about how he does take care
and she can't say she ain't taking care of. So at the end of the day, the only problem that she got, bro, that she ain't the only one. That's the only problem that she got out of the whole interview. And let me tell you something. I ain't even listened to it. Okay. But I can tell you her gripe is that she ain't the only one. There are other baby mamas. That's it. That's the only gripe she got.
I mean, but if you were the dude, if you were the woman in our case, if you were the woman and you really wanted to be with her, yeah, be your axe to grind too.
If she for the streets, you got to play her for the streets. Cam for the streets, bro. Okay? Cam for the streets. Cam don't make no qualms. Him and Nick don't, bruh. When you get with those dudes and you sleeping with those dudes, you know what time it is. They for the streets. If you with the girl for the streets and you fall in love with her, that's on you. But don't think she gonna let you put a ring on her finger. That's just it ain't gonna happen, bro. I'm sorry. So I don't feel sorry for her if there's something to feel sorry about because she's well taken care of. She made a calculated decision. If I'm gonna do this, I can do it with a broke dude or a rich dude. I decided to go ahead and do it with a rich dude 3 times, 3 to 5 times. So
and it's just seal the deal.
Huh?
Seal the deal 3-5 times.
Bro, like I said, but at the end of the day, what did Cam do wrong?
Yeah, that was the other conversation. And we gonna move on. But that was the other conversation that a lot of folks was having in the chats. There was like some of the women was like, "How can you move?" And there was some dudes on his case too. And it's like, how can you move like that, making broken homes, yada yada yada.
Well, if y'all stop using Dr. Brown's language to my broken home.
But some other folks was like, how you felt? You first off signed off on somebody that had this type of cachet.
Yeah.
For one. And for two, how do you expect normal, most cases anyway, how do you expect for a very wealthy person to act when given plenty opportunity? And I'm being nice with how I'm phrasing.
Listen, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this right here, okay? You let a rich dude go raw vegan 3 times and you ain't married. You did that intentionally. Okay? It was intentional.
Trying to be nice about it.
No, bro. You went raw vegan 3 times with a dude that's rich. That is not by mistake. You playing that. That's what you wanted, right? So at the end of the day, bro, if you going raw vegan, shut up. I'm just being honest. What it is at the end of the day.
I'm not gonna lie. It's usually me. They just go blunt like that. That's crazy. That's crazy,
bro. I'm sorry. It's 2 people, as I said, that when we did the story we covered it last week. It's 2 people that created a broken home, not one. Not one. Because guess what she could have did? She could have said no.
She could have walked away.
She could have walked away, bro. Each and every time, every woman that's sleeping with these rich dudes can say no. If you let a dude get with you and go raw vegan, bro, that's on you. That's just as much as on you as it on him. Yes, he's taking advantage of the situation. Yes, he's a dog, but you're a dog too because you want the bone. Okay? And you know what comes with that. And you let him shoot up the club. So what we talking about here? We're talking about 2 consenting adults, a woman that made a calculated choice. If it happens, I'm paid. So I'm not going to feel sorry for you if you got 2 or 3 kids by the same dude or rich dudes and you got a lot of money coming in. I'm sorry. Because you chose to do that.
All righty. Now.
Hey, Battle.
Next up in news. Good Lord. Somebody need to go get this man. Get this man and sit him down somewhere.
Who?
I don't care. Well, at this point, dude, shut up.
Who?
Tyrese. Tyrese is back in the news.
I told you Tyrese crazy.
Man.
You trying to give him props last week. I told you Tyrese crazy.
Man, he crazy, man. He crazy. He was talking with NPR. I think that's what it is. Okay. And they was talking about some of the bills that was getting passed. And in case of, you know what I mean, Kamala. I've been doing good all this weekend.
Hey, Sandra. Hey, Erica.
You see, I ain't had to struggle when I messed up. I got you. Kamala Harris. All right. Anyway, he was talking about a few of the bills and the COVID-19 hate crime bills or hate crime acts and stuff. And it seemed he was pretty misinformed with how he was going about it. I'm going to let him speak for himself for what he thought it was. Because Roland Martin had to go ahead and set old buddy straight. He had to set him straight. So first off, I'm going to let Tyrese speak.
Okay, Tyrese.
Crime bill, which makes it beyond illegal to ever purposely and maliciously do anything to anybody in the Asian community. And there was a spike in crimes and criminal behavior in and around COVID, allegedly and specifically motivated by Trump. And so everybody started treating Asians, beating them, killing them, shooting them, stabbing them, hurting them. And then he gets into the White House, skips over every black and brown Mexican and Latino that have been getting killed like flies, and he makes it a law. Asian hate crime bill is signed into law. So whether you're a police officer, President Biden and Kamala Harris signed an Asian hate crime bill.
All right. That's what he was saying. Now, Roland Martin's point, I ain't gonna play all of his, but he just 100% told him he was wrong.
And so please, all of you entertainers, when y'all jump out here and make videos and people run with it, I need you to do some verification,
research,
do some fact checking before you do that. Okay? So you're wrong. It is not. People called it the Asian hate crime bill because of the attacks. And if you're also going to run your mouths out here and go, there's never been a bill for African Americans, that's a lie. There have been 3 hate crimes bills specific to African Americans. The first one, you were dealing with the Civil Rights Act in 64. Okay.
That's
then
one.
You all also had the hate crimes bill that dealt when black churches were being burned. I also broke that down on Roland Martin Unfiltered. And then, of course, you had the lynching bill that was also signed. Okay. And don't forget, you also have the Matthew Shepard. You're wrong. You are James Byrd Act that dealt with hate crimes. Yeah, James Byrd, the black man who was dragged to death in Jasper, Texas. I went there. I broadcast from there. I walked down the street when he was murdered. And so please, all you blogs that keep posting this stuff, Tyrese says he's wrong. He's wrong. Okay? I walked this stuff through on my show, bill by bill, fact by fact.
Shout out Roland Martin.
He did.
Yeah, I mean, he cleaned it up. I ain't even gotta say nothing after that. He cleaned it up.
Now, Roland Martin, me and Roland Martin, me and him had a couple of run-ins.
Wait a minute.
Oh yeah, me and Roland.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, me and Roland Martin had a couple of run-ins, bro.
Is he the ops?
No.
He the ops. He the ops on.
No. We just have we've disagreed on a few things here and there. We went back and forth a couple of times.
Bro, I kind of looked that up.
No, but I love Roland Martin, man, because he sticks to his guns. He's very factual about what he does.
Yes.
He does his research. So,
and if anybody can say about the church bombing bill, Birmingham all day.
Yeah, I mean, but again, why are we listening to
Tyrese of all people? I don't know why they call. Yo, this is one of many things that Tyrese have done over this freaking week. Have you seen the LeBan meme?
Bro, I don't.
Where he was on the sidelines,
bro,
just knelt up by the band,
bro.
After you threw napkins and crying on Breakfast Club. Yo, it's a collection with this buddy.
No, I told you, bro. Tyrese is that dude
Tyrese, you gotta just leave him to his devices. And you just dropped. Is he doing this for a press run? Because he just dropped an album. He just dropped the album.
But even when he's not doing a press run, he come up with some off the wall stuff. You know what I mean? Just if it's Tyrese, bro, leave it alone. That's all I get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. I just want you to get some help because it don't seem like everything there. It don't seem like it.
Well, once somebody give him a microphone, bro, he don't know how to just stay on. He's sort of like the black Donald Trump. He don't know how to stay on topic. He does not, bro.
He
does not talk, bro. Because every time Tyrese gets talking, he's supposed to be promoting his album and all sort of stuff, and he gets in and starts talking about everything else. Nobody wants to hear what Tyrese got to say about politics. I really don't care. Tyrese is a R&B singer, okay, a good actor, right? But at the end of the day, bro, you talking to Denzel, you want to work with him. You ain't gonna do another movie. You talking to Denzel. Your ex-wife, she did this to you. Your kids, your new born queen princess. She's the best thing since sliced bread. Now, bro, stop.
Yeah, bro.
I wish him the best.
And he got it. And I will say this because he is dealing with a lot of loss and trauma that he has had over the.
Okay, but you need.
He talked about that.
Okay, but you don't need to be in front of cameras and microphones when you're going through that, bro.
Do you think let me ask this.
Sure.
Because that's low-key a serious topic, even though I don't want to serious us out. Do you think that because of who he is or was, him going through this type of traumatic experiences all lumped in together and close, that either he's getting left to his own devices or that he doesn't have good handlers?
I don't think a man needs handlers. He probably have good devices.
Not handlers like that, Joe. But like, say for instance, if you was going through, and we just hypothetical, you was going through something because you're grieving, but you don't grieve like boo-hoo, or you don't grieve like, you know what I mean?
I got you.
You grieve with moving and doing things, but at a point, you keep moving and doing things, and it's clearly hurting you. I mean, handlers like that, because I would let you know, hey, yo, what you feel me? If something seemed too out of whack from how it is with your norm, that's what I meant, like handlers. you think his handlers is mishandling him, or do you think he's just being left to his own devices?
I think it's probably a little bit of both, for real. But in this day and age, man, because of the open media, the different ways you can get to the media, there's really nobody who's going to protect you. Everybody's going to go wait for you to get your hot take.
You know and he's a walking hot take at this point.
So nobody's going to protect you when it's Tyrese and they know he can get clicks and views. So at the end of the day, wish my man the best, but again, don't nobody want to hear politics or law from Tyrese. I'm sorry, I don't. You know what I'm saying? So when he's talking about that stuff, bro, he's not a person like him and Emma Rose. I don't need to hear from y'all. You know what I'm saying? Be quiet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm saying do what you do, but you haven't walked enough in that part of life for me to even garnish you any kind of respect. Now, if he was a friend, we could have a conversation. But you're trying to tell me about something, bro? Nah, we can't do that.
Yeah. I got you all day. Now, next up.
Okay, how about it? I see that.
Next
Joe,
up.
How's it going?
It was over Labor Day weekend. It was the beginning of football season. I don't have no. I'm gonna get that NFL one too. I'm gonna get that NFL one since we talking about football. But it's beginning of football season, man. That means fall getting ready to come around. It's time to get into the pads and get into some shenanigans, man.
Yeah.
First things first. What game did stick out to you?
None of them.
Come on, don't do this. Don't do this.
I'm just saying none of the games stuck up, bro, because it was basketball scores. So it was a weekend. I don't never watch.
Everybody wasn't basketball scores. Everybody wasn't basketball
scores. That I wanted to
watch.
watch.
Our home state was all basketball scores.
Yeah.
Everybody else wasn't basketball scores. It was some good games out there. Shout out to the LSU USC one. Shout out to at a point, Florida and Miami was like that, but Miami went ahead and destroyed them. It's another game that I'm missing. But that Florida and LSU one, that was a really, really good game.
Yeah, LSU lost.
LSU lost.
Yeah.
Deservedly so. The better team won.
And the coach came out.
He started crying on the stage. Now, speaking of the USC and LSU one, that was trending over the weekend, especially that Saturday because of how the gestures was. Nowadays, the athletes, since they are a brand of their own, they're allowed to actually celebrate, especially after a first down, a touchdown, whatever it is they feel is positive. An athlete is allowed to celebrate. It's just there will be a penalty if you excessively celebrate, or if it doesn't seem sportsmanly. So one of the players, shout out to number 2 on LSU, he made a gun gesture. Now, this ain't so out of the place. If you in tune with anything football, especially
Roll
SEC,
Tide, baby. Yes.
especially SEC, and you know as a Bama fan, unless you be doing this, them Bayou Bengals, man, they had a whole dance called Grab the Gat. You feel me? So he made a gesture at a player. It was trending online, and now what's trending is that the young players nowadays are getting that Ja Morant syndrome. How you feel about that? They saying all the young players coming in today got that Ja Morant syndrome and they can't help themselves.
I'm gonna say this. I think, are you playing football for the sport and the business of it, or are you just playing it for the sports? Because I think everybody want to get paid. So, I'm gonna be very serious about this topic here. The young players might need to handle themselves in a business-like manner. It's okay to have fun, but if you want a brand to represent you, you gotta leave that hood shit alone, bro. You gotta leave that in the hood. I'm just being honest. There's no place if you're on national TV, bro, being broadcast, right?
That was the game of the.
That's what I'm saying. You made a touchdown. You got eyeballs and eardrums looking at you or listening to your game, and they hear the commentator saying you making gun gestures. No matter what you've done, bro, you have turned off 99.99% of NIL money that you're gonna get. NIL money that you're gonna get. You turn off future teams. You know what I'm saying, that want to deal with you because you're a problem, right? You have to understand, bro, when you step into certain lanes and you got certain opportunities, I don't give a damn who you are, how cool you are, how black or how white you are. Corporate is corporate. Business is business. Okay, there's when I grew up, bro, and I don't think it did change much. There's a time and a place for everything. National TV is not the time to show how hood you can be because you got a touchdown. I'm sorry, you don't. No, you go out there and you do your little dance, you do what you gotta do, but making gun gestures, bro, it's just dumb and stupid. It's dumb and stupid.
I'm with you. I'm only a little bit conflicted over the NIL part, only because. Since we being serious.
Yeah.
Only because there's almost a side agenda to that too. And what I mean by that is you're absolutely right. If you're not some transcendent player, you messed up your bag for however it is that you could possibly be marketed.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not going to argue that. I'm just going to give the other side to it. There are other players like a Ja Morant, even though I don't want to keep putting him in it because he been actually on the straight and narrow since.
Mm.
But there are other players where if you are transcended or you have that type of potential where you do stuff like that and it almost helps you get more of money because of what agenda they're going to help you push. And I'm with you all day. If that's how you want to do business, because shout out to Sissy Red, it does good for you. There's an ecosystem for it out there in the market, depending on how you want to be
and
about
what's
it.
Your market? And what's your target market?
And what's your target market?
Yeah.
So if that's what you want to go for, cool. I'm not going to tell nobody not how to do their business, but you also have to come correct and understand what comes with your business.
Sports, in music, there's a place for it. In sports, there's no space. There's no space for it. There's no place for it in sports. Bro.
I'm only conflicted when you say that because we've seen a lot of very bad cases, especially at the pros, where they've been protected.
Who?
We can
bring people the reason been in trouble. Ja Morant,
Zeke Elliott in football, but he's been protected. I love the linebacker Ray Lewis. He's been protected.
Hold on.
Plenty of players.
When we say protected, they didn't get thrown out the NFL, but it was charges brought against these guys. There was a problem.
There was charges,
and you stained when those guys they stained the shield. It was a problem. It wasn't just they just got to it just went away.
But it's still a shield. This is what I mean by that. Yes, there was charges and stuff like that, and it's on a record. But at the same time, it's kind of like how the police officers do it. Yeah, you gonna or like even on the force. If you dealing with the army police is handling you, and they're keeping most of that if they can in house.
Mm.
Especially the real crust of the information. Yeah. That's not all gonna get out because of who is all protecting you.
Your statute would give you a little bit of leeway to a point, but anytime you're playing sports, hood shit is not the place to do it at. I don't care if you are LeBron James or you Joe Lockett on the football field, bro. It's a business at the end of the day. And you are a product of that business. And you're representing a school or an entity.
And that business also knows how to exploit you. That's my only point.
Okay,
because
there's
plenty. We can go through player to player.
So how did they exploit Ray Lewis? Because I don't see how the NFL exploited him.
No, I'm not saying
how did they exploit
the
Ja Morant? I don't see how they exploit. There was no exploiting on that, bro.
Joe,
they dragged his ass.
They are now. We going into specifics. I'm talking about in general because you're talking about hood shit. Period. No, all of their stuff wasn't all entitled to hood stuff. One was being irresponsible, and another one was circumstances that happened. That's not what I'm talking. Don't get it twisted just because I brought their name up. I'm talking about the general statement for these because this type of player is on every team.
Mm-hmm.
This type of player, I'm gonna repeat. Is on every team. Just because they don't have those type of Ja Morant or Ray Lewis type of situations, don't mean that mentality is not on every team.
No, the mentality is there, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I meant to the exploiting aspect to that. Because they're gonna still go and get you if you're a good player enough. And they're gonna still encourage that to a point because you help to the team. It's only until you get out of the team interest that they exploit it.
So I'm gonna say this here. Everybody got the Hernandez player on the team. Rest in peace. That was with the Patriots.
Yeah.
You got your Dennis Rodman that's on the team, right?
Yeah.
And people tolerate you as long as you're winning. Let me say this again. In sports, you're tolerated as long as you're winning. And even when you're winning, they tolerate you to a point. What I'm telling these young players is right now today, bro, even if you in corporate, whatever, everything you do now, you are a brand within yourself. So there's no place for these young players to miss the opportunity of somebody looking at them in the wrong fashion. Whether you're black, white, Asian, Latino, it doesn't matter. These young kids, they think, and this is a tough conversation Tuesday, but I'm going to be honest with you. Y'all young folks don't take nothing serious enough. And then you get mad when the world don't, galvanize around you when you want something to be done. There's still an old way of doing things, bro. Money makes money. And the person who signs a paycheck wants it done a certain way, and you're gonna tap dance to that. I don't give a damn who you are. I don't care how much who you are, what you do, you're gonna tap dance a certain way. Michael Jordan, LeBron James, everybody tap dance a certain way. Yeah, they got a little leeway, but I guarantee you at the end of the day, Jenny Buss, when she said, hey, that's enough. Okay?
You make this sound really bad.
No, but I'm just being honest, bro. Anybody
tap dance is crazy,
bro, because everybody tap dance to a song, bro. If you ain't signing the paycheck, you're tap dancing at some point. You may not want to use the word tap dancing, but you are going to listen to what somebody's going to tell you to do, because a person that's running a company that's paying your paycheck, they have a certain image for their company, for their brand. They want to see it look a certain way. Uniforms, image, dancing, singing, they want it done a certain way because they signing a paycheck. If you don't like that, get out. I tap dance, you tap dance. Everybody listen to this show. You tap dance if you're getting a paycheck and you're not signing it yourself. Now, most of the time I don't tap dance, but there's certain things that I have a few contracts that are with few people that I have to tap dance. And that's just the way life is. But my point to these young folks is when you got the opportunity, you got the skill set, and you're on national TV, right? Celebration is fun, enjoy. But why not do something that's going to be trendy? Not for the hood, but that's going to be trendy, that's going to get you into the next level. They're going to get you your next deal, your shoe deal, whatever deal you're going to get, right? I'm just telling the young folks, man, being cool, sometimes you're being a fool. That trendy stuff that you get on social media, that's fine. But after the hype is gone, where's the money? Where's the money? How many pro players right now, bro, they end up broke? How many people retire from sports and end up broke? So I'm just telling these young folks at the end of the day, man, seriously, leave this, whatever you want to call it, man, the dancing, the trending, fan stuff, man, anything that's dealing with this, that's dangerous, dealing with guns, sexual innuendos, man. If you're on a professional level, bro, I'm going to say this to the young folks. Y'all may not like what I said. Y'all need to follow LeBron James, and y'all need to follow Michael Jordan. The way those guys lead their lives at the highest level. Now, Michael Jordan got in trouble for gambling one time, right? LeBron James has never been in trouble, to my knowledge. Never. The boy been in the damn NBA 20 years, married, no scandals, kids, no nothing, bro. 20 years, right? And no trouble. And I'm going to tell you, if you want longevity, follow the guys who's actually done it the right way, and billionaires now. LeBron James is a billionaire. Michael Jordan is a billionaire. How about you follow in their footsteps? Maybe you become a billionaire in this game and follow and understand the longevity, how they take care of their body, stay out the limelight, and stop trying to be popular and go do your job.
Mo. I ain't got nothing else to it. That has been all of the entertainment news. There was more information and stuff out, but it wasn't that important.
I got something I want to talk about real quick. I think Trump, bro, is tired.
Wait, whoa. Okay.
It's political news.
Yeah, you got whiplash on me.
President Trump. I've been listening to him over the weekend, bro. And
he been talking?
Oh yeah, he's been doing little interviews and stuff like that, right?
Man, I ain't even seen. Really?
No, but I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna do a lot. But I don't know if Trump really want to continue to do this anymore, bro.
You think he gonna pull a Biden?
I don't know. But listen to him right now, bro. I think he's frustrated that nothing is sticking. And if you listen to his interviews now, bro, they're a little bit different.
They is?
It's still the same old, talking out the side of your neck type stuff, but he ain't going in as hard because nothing is catching. He's saying a few words here, saying a few words there, but he's really not on his game right now.
Well, you think he like dropping breadcrumbs trying to see what stick?
I think he's nervous. I think he's worried. I'm not nervous. I think he's worried.
Oh, okay. That's a level above nervousness right there.
I think
he's worried.
I think he's worried because he can't control the news cycle. Number one. Thank you, Kiki. He can't control the news cycle right now. Nothing he's doing is sticking in his favor, right? Okay. And the people who usually be propping him up is actually coming after him and saying, "What are you doing?" And they're not telling him to do more of what he's doing. They're telling him to do the opposite. And he's not good at doing the opposite of what they need him to do for the party. So there's a dilemma with him right now, because right now, unfortunately for him, he's the old guy in the race.
He is.
He's 78 years old, right?
He is.
You're the old guy now. And when you listen to him now, you sound like Biden used to sound. You're rambling. You can't stick to a point. You're all over the place. And now he's not even hammering down the points. And I'm just looking at him because I watched him for years. I read most of his books. He's not hammering down being the Trump. He ain't being that guy. He's being a guy right now, brother, just like, let's hurry and get this over with.
Now, I mean, Isaac Hayes' family is on his back. So he like play my daddy's song.
Donald Trump don't worry about lawsuits. Donald Trump got 1 million lawsuits going against him all the time, bro. So he's Teflon done at this point when it comes to that. And they're gonna catch him on some stuff. He's gonna have to pay for some stuff. But at the end of the day, Donald Trump, this ain't his first rodeo with being sued.
But all right,
because he keep playing the same. He keep playing music. So, bro, think about it. Donald Trump is doing this because he ain't getting any media attention.
Well, let me ask this. Is it like his black counterpart? Is his camp not handling him right, or is it him being left to his devices?
His camp cannot handle him. There's no handling Trump. Trump is doing what he wants to do. The music that's being played, Trump is being played the music because he knows that those stars are going to say something. And when the stars come after him and try to sue him because they don't want to use the money, that's going to pump up his crowd. This is all planned by Trump, bro. Trump don't do most things. He don't do most things when it comes to marketing and TV stuff without having an agenda behind it. Now, once he gets to talking, he does things to try to get brownie points. But when it comes to marketing, he's one of the best people at it, bro. I just think right now people are tired of seeing his old game, his same old game.
We talk about him like this. I'm gonna be 100, man. For a guy that can't make a sentence over 4th grade level, we really is giving him so much credit on his business side for how he markets. Like, are we sure he just not doing crap that's going to incite folks and they're benefiting from the rewards of that?
No, bro. No.
Like we giving this dude super fire foresight.
I have to, because Donald Trump knows how to. Until right now, bro, Donald Trump knew how to control the news cycle.
Man.
No, bro. Think about it. This dude came in and took over the Republican Party. No, he came in as a person with no experience and talked bolder and brasher than anybody at a time when people wanted that, and knew how to market it, and took over a old Republican Party. But he had no political experience, no money involved, and he used to be a Democrat.
But Joe, just your point there. It was an old Republican Party. All you had to do was cater to what they already felt. All you had to do was cater to that old American resentment to a lot of things, and then feed it.
But you got to be smart to know how to do it. A lot of folks didn't try, but he's the one who did it.
Touche.
You got people with PhDs, doctor degrees. You know what I'm saying? Trump spoke at a third grade level and busted all their ass on the debate on the debate thing when he ran the first time.
He brought him down a grade.
Bruh. Third grade, fourth grade, right? He's standing on stage with people that got degrees, right? Been in politics for years and took over the whole party. Y'all saying I'm giving him too much credit. I'm telling you, he don't get enough credit for what this man went in and infiltrated politics at his highest level and became the president of the United States with a third grade speech.
One of the richest folks, that, by the way.
He's not that rich. He's not as rich as he claims. If you do your research on Trump, but Trump is, and I'm not talking bad about him. Is he rich as hell? Yes. But as rich as he claims? No. He's not. Trump is smart on how to manipulate the news cycle, marketing, markets. That's what he's good at. That's why he's Trump. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he learned from the best, and he's always able to get business deals. His brand, his name before now was what got, when he walked through the door and he asked for certain things because he was that guy, they didn't check on a lot of stuff because it was Trump. He created that buzz, that it's Japanese is freaky, the ambiance that he has about himself. He walks around with a mystique, like that's Trump, right? When you think about Trump, what do you think about? Empire State Building, real estate. That's what you think about
Well, I first saw Trump on WWE.
Okay,
so him and Vince McMahon,
right, right. But I'm saying he's good at entertaining. He knows how to win over a crowd. At the end of the day, I'm not trying to pump him up. I'm not saying I like him. I don't like him. All I'm saying is at the end of the day, Trump is Trump, and you cannot deny the impact he have had over the last 8 to 12 years in our country on a whole different level than a real estate investor, businessman. The show that he used to have on TV. What was the show that he had with Omarosa?
With who?
He had a reality show. He used to have a reality show.
I know what you're talking about. Is that the one where they try to put the highest bid and stuff with the business and stuff?
I forgot what show.
Yeah, I know.
So
exactly
you're right.
What you're talking
he
about.
said what he most. Yeah, The Apprentice. Yeah, that's it. Thank you, Erica. The Apprentice. Yeah, so the guy's been in entertainment all his life, bro. And what he did was brought entertainment to the presidential race. And I don't know how the hell we let that in, but that's what happened, right? And so when it happened, he said some stuff that people's afraid to say, and he got into the ether of America, and he's now a former president of the United States. You know what I'm saying?
Buffy said not one of his wives were made in the USA.
And again, bro, you're right. None of his wives are here in the United States of America. I mean, everything that we preach, none of his products is made in the United States. None of his wives is from the United States of America. But, we give the people who ran in our country, we gave them a hard time. From Marco Rubio to President Obama, all these guys that was running, we was talking shit about them, right? And that's what I don't like about our country. I'm not gonna get deep into politics because I went on a diatribe for years ago. I may have had problems with any politician, but I say hold everybody to the same standards. You know what I'm saying? Not because you like what somebody said and they got up and said what you thought everybody should be saying. No, you got to hold them, even if they saying it, you got to hold them to the standards. Bruh, your wife is not American. Bruh, your wife is butt naked on the internet right now. But she's the former first lady of the United States of America. I don't care how people want to feel about that. If there was anybody else in the United States of America, a former president or somebody running for president, wife was butt naked on the internet, we would have a problem with it. But for some kind of reason, some way, somehow, we just said that's just the way that is, and that's okay. And she's not from the United States of America. Melania Trump is a beautiful woman. You know what I'm saying? Former first lady, you got nothing but respect for her because she became the first lady of the United States of America. Mm-hmm. Not mad at it. But what I'm saying is we didn't hold Donald Trump to the same standard we held everybody else to. And that's what I got a problem with. So that's why I tell everybody, shut the hell up now. I don't want to hear nothing about no differences in anybody. Just listen to what they say. I don't care if they husband, wife, white, black, from whatever, it does not matter. We cannot hold these truths to be self-evident anymore. Because we allow people made excuses for Trump when he said grab him by the pee. That's just locker room talk. Okay. Former first lady, you talking about immigrants, but your wife was an immigrant. Right? When you check on the former first lady, real talk, bro, check on her. When she said she did an interview talking about she went back and forth to her country so she can come into the country the right way. So she went back and forth to her country because she had a work visa. That's not true. If you have a work visa, it's a 6 month to a year visa. If you have a visitor visa, right? And I'm not trying to talk bad about the first lady, but because I've traveled abroad,
we just announcing facts.
Because when you travel abroad, when you can stay in a country for 3 months. And you're not supposed to work, and you have to go back, right? And his wife was a model. So did she have a work visa, or did she have a visitor's visa, and she was coming back every 3 months and she was working? If so, she was breaking the law, because if you listen to her interview, she said she was going back and forth, right, when her visa was about to expire. That's like every 3 months when you're doing that kind of stuff, because you got a work visa, your work visa is till your contract is over, then you go back to your country.
Mm-hmm.
But she said she was staying within the law. So again, like I said, being technical, but again,
we name it facts.
Yeah, but when you go back and do the research, right? But nobody's researched this stuff, and he became the president of the United States. Like I said, I'm not mad at what we allowed to happen in this country, but don't sit here and try to denigrate and be factual about other people when you're not holding everybody to the same damn standard. That's the problem that I have, right? Hold everybody to the same standard, and now we can have the conversation.
Hey, that's how it is. Free for the song.
All right, guys. It is 58 minutes after you guys are locked into your favorite evening ride. Didn't mean to go on a rant there, but when you talk about politics, I don't know if people know that I was a former political radio talk show host when I was in radio. That's what I did for majority of my career.
They know now.
Well, I mean, that's what I did, bro. I was a conservative radio talk show host.
No, hey, in November. Hey, you might as well say that's your time right there. Do your thing, big dog, because that's in November. We
would talk about it. What I want to do more so is have people on the show that are opposite camps and say why they think their candidate is the best
and engage with them.
Yeah, I want to engage with people because my opinion does not matter when it comes to this race. What matters to me is what are you guys thinking, and why do people vote for certain ways? That's what I want to talk about more on the show. I want to get more into the ether of the people in the United States of America, because we make the change here, right? Me and you can get on here and rant and rave and tell don't vote for this person, don't vote for that person. Yeah, we got a little cachet that may sway your thoughts and make you think a certain way. But I don't want to convince nobody to vote for Trump. I don't want to convince nobody to vote for the vice president. That ain't my job. My job is to convince you to go vote. See, a lot of people think you should make people vote the way you want them to vote. No, I want every American that's able to vote, right, to go vote what they believe is true. And let's have a fair election in the United States of America and may the best man or woman win. That's what I want to happen. I'm not trying to get you to vote for the person that I think is best. I'm not trying to get here and denigrate you because you like her or you like him. That ain't my job. Because what you want for your family, right? It's different what I want for mine. What you need what you need for the next 4 years going on in the legacy for your family may be different than what I need. And you may think one or the other can take you or your family there quicker than the other one can. You know what I'm saying? So that ain't my job when I'm on the airways to convince people to vote blue or vote red. No, that's not what I do anymore, right? And even when I was on air, even though I was conservative, I still tried to play it fair. I was probably a little bit more poignant in my points when I was on air, when I was on radio. But I just learned, man, that America is more beautiful when you speak your piece, but let other people speak theirs and respect them.
Mo.
Yeah. What's that?
Nah, I ain't got nothing to say.
What?
Nah, I ain't got nothing to say.
You sure, sir?
I'm very sure. I'm very sure.
All right, guys. 1 minute is the top of the hour. Make sure you guys tomorrow stay tuned. Tomorrow it's Keisha and the Joe Show tomorrow. We have someone from I think the Salvation Army is coming on the show tomorrow, which is going to be fire. So make sure you guys tune in on the digital airways of social media. We'll be going live on all channels there. So make sure you guys tune into the Keisha and Joe Show. And also, guys, make sure that you follow Tami's creation. She's on here. buy her candles. Also, every Friday, you guys know, make sure you go out and get Big Daddy Bomb Barbecue. If you can, go on Big Daddy Bomb Barbecue and get the barbecue sauce. It's the bomb. You can eat it with anything. But if you're in Birmingham, Alabama, make sure you go down to 1200 Hall Bessemer and go get that fish fry that he has every week, which is so delicious. I wish I could eat it every week, but I can't. I cannot. That stuff will hurt you. I can't eat fried food like that.
What's the song? Big back,
bruh.
Big back,
bruh,
big
I
back.
Can't. I can't do it, bro. But anyway, thanks to all our sponsors who's been sponsoring our show, man. Thanks to Fisher Chiropractor. They are a sponsor of the Keith and Joe Show. And make sure y'all check out my girl Keisha. She comes on at 6 o'clock right after this show on Digital Airways. Make sure y'all catch out Keisha Sharp. She's doing her thing each and every day now. Super proud of her for doing her stuff. That's Keisha Sharp. That's SHARPE. Y'all go there, check her out, man. She's talking about relationship and dating, and she's really getting deep into it from the female side of things. So y'all make sure y'all check her out. I want to get her back on the show one of these days too. Get her back on our show, because we make her uncomfortable when it comes to this show.
Oh yeah. Over here is.
And happy birthday to my baby,
Miss Denise.
My baby.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday to my baby. It was her birthday the other day.
Hold on. Let me get her to.
You know something? I called her. Got a bone to pick with her.
Oh, hold on. Pick the bone after we do the song.
Happy birthday, Denise.
Happy birthday, Miss Denise.
I want to know what the hell that black outfit she had on the other day.
She looked really, really pretty. I mean, she usually does, but that was a nice outfit.
Man, I'm sure
that was a really, really nice
outfit. I got to talk to her about that. All her legs hanging out, thighs hanging out.
You always talk about them. What you mean?
You know, I'm gonna tell her. You could at least turn around and let her see the yams. I'm just saying, don't play with me.
No, Miss Denise wasn't on that type of time.
She was on that type of time.
Not in the picture. Okay?
She was on that type of time.
Not
you see the look in her eyes? Damn that.
She probably was a little buzzed.
Hey,
but that was not.
Go to her page. Go to her page, Nate. You'll see her.
Look, in the picture, she wasn't on that type of time.
Shit. You shit me your favorite third. The hell she wasn't.
I got your back, Miss Denise.
I ain't got her back. I'm trying to take her back. You know what I'm saying? Don't play with me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, her little sexy little black lace looking all cute and stuff. If you're gonna show everything, go ahead and show everything.
Happy birthday, belated birthday, Miss
Man,
Denise.
listen, my friends are fine. I tell y'all, don't play with me. If you're gonna wear some revealing clothes, let me see. Because I'm looking.
My goodness.
Bruh, I'm looking. Listen. These are my friends. Y'all fine. I'm looking. I ain't trying to get with you, but I'm damn sure gonna look. I'm a man. Don't play. Oh, you don't look at your fine friends, sir?
Huh?
You don't look at your
Did I say that?
Huh?
I didn't say that.
I heard you say, huh?
Look, I just don't say it out loud. I see you. It ain't gonna go unnoticed. But like, come on now. I just don't say it out loud. I'm gonna say it
loud and proud and I'm say with my chest. You know, I'm say with my chest. Hey, I'm looking. Man. You put it out there, I'm gonna look.
Man, I'm
until I get married.
I'm low key like the bass cliff, man.
I ain't low key.
You gonna feel me instead of hear me.
You gonna see me looking. You gonna see me looking.
Oh, listen, my goodness.
But when I was married, I couldn't look. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't do nothing.
Hold on. That's you deprived.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So now that I'm single,
you deprived. Bro, you trying to get it in where you can.
No, get it in, bro. I'm single. I am able to look and talk and speak my stuff. What, bro? You know, you were married. You're like, oh, damn, she fine. You want to tell, but you can't. Now, damn, girl, you look good. I'm gonna say that if a woman look good, why come you can't say it? I ain't being no nasty old man. If a woman look good, bro, I tell her nowadays, you know, you look good. Oh, you smell good today.
You know, you're not a nasty old man until you look like one.
Huh?
You're not a nasty old man until you look like one.
No, because when I speak to women, bro, I'm gonna be careful. Hey, how you doing? You know something? And I'm not trying to be, not trying to be rude, but just want to tell you look really nice today. I couldn't do that when I was married.
That's cool. That's respectful.
Yeah. But no,
you couldn't get that off
when you was married. Hell no. Bro, when you was married, no, I don't do no Bruno Mars. I don't even play with the dough dog.
I said that to a few folks.
No. I said that. No.
I don't play. That too.
No, I don't play. Now, when I was married, bro, I don't play. No, cause see, I'm not gonna have my wife play with me. You know what I'm saying? So,
pull up on the dude. Oh my God, she feels so. You look so good today, but she fell on his arms. Hey, hold on. I got a question.
Here you go with this shit on the
Oh, okay. So, have you ever had? Were you ever in a contest with another dude when it came to your girl? Hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish, Mr. Macho Man.
No.
Mr. Macho Man Joe Savage.
I'm telling you no.
Let me finish.
I'm telling you no.
Let me finish.
No.
Let me finish. I'm not done.
I'm still no, but go
I
ahead.
mean, with another buff dude.
No. I don't compete.
Like with the muscles and stuff.
I don't compete.
It ain't got to be your marriage. Like,
bruh, listen.
Did you ever find yourself in an awkward place or predicament?
No.
Where that was come on, man. That happens with y'all. Come on, man.
No,
that happens with y'all. You want to be so cool, man.
No.
You want to be so cool.
I wish you could talk to any woman that I would tell a woman, I'm not him. I am me. Okay? I don't compete with other dudes, bro. I don't care if he's buff. If he got 3 inches, I got 2.5. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
Whatever the case may be, bro. I'm not competing with him. I'm my own competition, bro. I don't need to compete with any other man. If you like that dude, better go be with him. I don't compete with other dudes, bro. I don't.
So you ain't feel away when maybe another dude kind of got a gaze?
No.
What? Man, you capping.
My whole thing is why the hell you still sitting here? Get your ass up and go on over to be with him.
She may not want to be with him.
No, but I'm saying if a woman is doing that, bro, go that. I'm okay. Listen, I'm not going to compete for your attention. If another man is better than me, so be it. He's better than me, bro. I am not finna fight for you. I'm not gonna let him disrespect you. But if you want out, the door is all. Don't let the doorknob hit you with a good Lord split you. We good. Listen, I can fill my stable up at any time that I need to. Without you, I'm good.
Now, this is why I say you capping. You capping.
Yes, see, Nate, you see it. Rockstar, you understand what I'm saying?
But Joe,
I don't compete. I'm not capping, bro.
That's why you capping.
I'm not capping. I don't.
I'm gonna explain it for you. I'm gonna explain it for you. I'm gonna explain it for you because you don't know. You don't know. You unaware. You naive to it.
I'm naive to what?
To the fact that you capping right now. So I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help my fam.
Okay, go ahead.
Help my uncle out. This is why you're lying. Because you yourself do this to other men.
What do I do, bro, to other men?
Oh, I got you. Hold on. You do that.
What do I do to other men?
Because if you come in, like how you said last week, I remember what you said last week because you was talking to me. We was talking to each other. We was looking in each other's eyes. All right?
Don't do that shit.
It was an understanding, Joe.
We have an understanding. We don't look at each other's eyes. I never looked you in your eyes. I may look at you, but I looked in your eyes, mother.
Joe, your dad ain't never told you when you speaking to another dude, you look him in the eye?
Huh?
Your dad ain't never told you that?
My dad said, yeah, my dad said, look at, but it's different.
Yeah, you look a man in his eyes.
But the way you said it is kind of different. But go ahead.
Hey, shut up. Anyway,
the way you said it, but no.
Anyway, Joe, this why that cap though, because I know you've done it to other dudes in the spot when the ladies are looking at you. You may not feel the competition. Now, mean you ain't getting played with.
Okay, so hold on.
No,
like I said, I'm my own competition. I don't compete with anybody. So when I walk into a room,
so you believe somebody could be competing with you and it not be a competition because you don't acknowledge them.
Hold on. For me,
that's what you believe.
Bro, if my woman likes you,
that's not what I'm talking about. Get off of that. I'm talking about you in the spot. Single Joe. Okay. You how you are now.
Okay. I'm
saying that's cap because it works both ways, Joe. If you are the person of interest and they find themselves competing with you,
he should be.
So you do not acknowledge that?
No. So again, I say I own the room. I never told you I compete with anybody.
No, Joe. Oh my God, you missing what I'm saying.
No,
how you missing what I'm saying? How are you missing what I'm saying?
No, what I said when I walk into a room,
you walk in with confidence.
Right.
Cool.
Whoever is paying attention to me, if he allowing me to be his competition, that's his fault. I am not his competition. I'm not coming into a room to take your girl, to get your girl attention.
We ain't talking about
if your girl give me attention because I walked into the room, that's your fault, bro.
He don't want to give it up or nothing. Nobody talking about who fault it was. We talking about what it is. If it is his fault, guess what? You still in a competition.
I'm not in a competition.
So that's what I asked you, Joe. So you don't acknowledge it unless you acknowledge it.
No, I'm not acknowledging that.
You don't acknowledge it.
When I walk into a room, I'm not in competition. When I walk into the room, you getting Joe Lockett. I'm not in competition with any dude in that room.
My goodness.
That's what I'm trying to. When I walk into any place.
So you telling me you ain't never felt it's hard to explain. Not the aura or the feeling or like the vibe from another guy. And it's to you. Come on, man.
Okay, so
we know what that is.
So, but it's not competition for me,
Joe. Nobody's saying what it is for you.
You just said the competition. That's his insecurity,
Joe,
not mine.
Joe, I get that you don't acknowledge it. That don't mean it ain't happening. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, so
that's what I'm talking about. Just because you don't acknowledge nothing don't mean it don't happen,
so
Joe.
Let me say this. There's a difference, okay, between me and R. Kelly. Okay, R. Kelly said he's a flirt.
Why you pick R.
Because the song he got, I'm a flirt, right? The song describes that don't bring your girl in the club. If she give me the eye, you know what I'm saying? You listen, I'm a flirt. That song describes that's what he does.
We got to talk about how you know these lyrics like that.
Right?
You've been singing this song.
Yes, because it's on my playlist. But what I'm saying is, if you listen to R. Kelly's I'm a Flirt song, that guy's going in with those intentions. You know what I'm saying? He like, I'm the king of R&B. I'm rich, right? Don't let your girl get next to me.
Joe,
I don't go in to take your girl. And even if your girl gave me the eye, bro, I am not going. If I see you sitting there, bro, out of respect, I'm not going after your girl.
Joe,
so there's no competition, bro.
This is why you bother me. You bother me sometimes, Joe, because you don't give it up for real when it's time for something towards Joe. You want to lot in. You want to cap when it cater to Joe. I'm not
capping.
Yeah, you is. Because you talking like you don't address or that you don't even feel when another dude might be jealous or insecure because you in the spot.
I'm gonna tell you.
And hold up. And you might be giving off energy just off of who you are. Great. I ain't denying that because it's been proven. But when it been proven and I've seen it in action, we know how everybody in the function would feel towards that one guy that came in like that on that vibe. Because he don't care who's single and who's not. He just doing him.
Okay, so me.
Nobody saying you gaining and finding couples.
You've been around me. So if the dude is get that kind of vibe, I'm gonna be honest with you, with the American people. I don't see him because I don't pay attention to dudes. I really don't. When I walk into a place, you may see the woman that may look in your direction, right? When you walk in, you know, your peripheral, you may see a woman, or when you're sitting down, you may see her staring at your chest or whatever. I see her staring at you, right? I've seen that. But honestly, bro, I don't look at dudes or how they look at me when I walk into a place.
It's not so much.
I don't even feel a vibe from a dude. I really don't. When I walk into a place, bro, I walk in, like I said, like, it's just not hard for me to explain. Like, I'm this motherfucker. The dude I am. When I walk through the door, I am what I am. I got great confidence in myself. I'm going to shake your hand, give me a firm handshake, and then break. You know what I'm saying? We good. You know what I'm saying? We dap it up. Hey, baby, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? Blah, 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 blah. I am who I am, bro. I don't compete. If I don't see another dude being jealous or feeling some kind of way because his girl or see me walking the club or thinking I'm all that, I don't look around for that, because when I go into a restaurant or where I go, I'm going to do what I do.
Joe, this is again, you'll throw these little really weird things out. Like that's honest. Joe, nobody's saying you looking for dudes and how they feel about you in the spot. Nobody's saying that.
So what I'm saying,
I'm saying you know when somebody does have a feeling towards you because the energy is directed towards you. We feel that.
Okay, so
people feel that.
I'm gonna say this.
Not to say that you're going in to find couples.
I haven't had that since I was in my 20s in a club. I don't get that now.
Okay.
When I was in the club, when I was doing security, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You see the girl over there, you know, with a dude, and you know the dude, and you know the girl sitting over there, and they trying to get some kind of favor. They come over there and talk to you. You see they do look you somewhere. Yeah, I have had that in the clubs when I was doing security. Yes, plenty of time, plethora of time. But now.
So your radar for that just turn off when you get older?
I guess so, bro, because I guess when I go in, I don't feel that I'm a threat to somebody's girlfriend or wife. Not saying that I am or not, but I've never felt that kind of energy come from me, because when I walk in, hopefully men would see that I'm not the kind of dude that's going to disrespect you and your woman. You know what I'm saying? Whatever tight shirt I got on, how much cleavage that I'm showing on how much arms that I'm showing, I'm not going to flirt or be charismatic to your woman. So hopefully dudes see that in me when I walk in. That's even a part of the confidence of me when I walk in.
Okay.
If I see a dude with a fine woman or whatever, 9 times out of 10, what's up, big dog? How you doing? You see what I'm saying?
I give him the head now.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to acknowledge him. You know what I'm saying? If I see your girl looking at me, I'm going to acknowledge you. I'm not going to acknowledge your girl.
Hold on. But this is the other thing. Because we giving a lot of dudes credit. I'm gonna be 100 with you. I'm not on that side right now.
I got you.
All of these dudes that be around these women don't really be having that woman that he's trying to get the attention of. Let's be 100.
True.
It's a lot of functions, and we being nice to y'all, but I'm gonna go ahead and bring it back to reality. A lot of y'all dudes that be feeling jealous is because the girl you was targeting is giving energy to another dude. And you don't like it because that dude you might not feel like got all that.
But that ain't my problem though.
Exactly. I got you all day. Yeah. But like I said, regardless on who problem it is, don't take away from it being one. And that's the only part that I was talking about. Is it acknowledged?
I'm gonna say I am unaware because I don't pay attention to stuff like that. I don't.
Oh, that ain't hold on. Let me pull the joke. That ain't something that you do at 54 years old.
I really don't, bro. Bro, one thing I can say,
all y'all ain't mature, Joe.
Bro, but honestly, bro, I'm not perfect. You know, God's still working on my black ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm a heathen in certain days. I'm Christian in certain days. But honestly, bro, I stay away from anything that's going to be toxic. Anything that I see that's going to be negativity, or if I need to do too much explaining to, bro, I don't do it anymore. You know what I'm saying? Even when I'm talking to a female, bro, and if I got to explain something to you more than twice, we're not finna have this conversation anymore. I wake up every morning, bro, happy. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to explain nothing in my phone. I don't have to explain no text messages. I don't have to explain what time I get home. I don't have to explain when I'm leaving. I am not fin to explain myself to somebody unless we're in a committed relationship and I fell in love with you. So I don't put myself in situations where it's going to be toxic, where there's going to be, I need to answer your questions of why you did this or what you're doing or what's going. I don't like that kind of stuff now, bro. You know what I'm saying? I love freedom. My phone rings from people that I want to talk to. Now there's text messages in my phone right now, bro. I still haven't read. Because some people I just don't fuck with. I'm just being honest, right? And when I don't mess with you anymore, I don't mess with you, period, right? And there's a couple of people, bro, that I decided to cancel Christmas and be done with it. Do I owe you an explanation? No. Do you owe me an explanation? No. No, we need to talk about it. Keep it moving.
All right. Now my little tangent question.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
So what about you, sir? When you walk into a room, how do you handle your business? Are you aware of guys that, you know, be looking at you?
I do, but I don't care. Okay. Sometimes if I don't like you, I do it on purpose.
Okay, see.
But
that's 25.
Like I said, I mean 25. I mean, most of the time though, I'm low key. I don't do that for real. And unless I feel like the time is appropriate for me to, I ain't trying to really be seen like that.
All right. Well, tough conversation Tuesday. How do you? I want to ask our audience this: how do you, as a girlfriend and boyfriend, right? As husband and wife, you have to do it. What do you do when your relationship becomes complacent?
What you mean complacent?
Meaning that when you're in a relationship, right, and you know, maybe money is tight for both of y'all, and y'all both working, but really there's no spice, no fun in the relationship. Y'all just become complacent. You know what I'm saying? You seeing each other, spending time talking on the phone, but not talking as much because you're busy. Not seeing each other as much because you're busy, but you do see each other, but you don't really, y'all probably Netflixing and chilling more than anything, right? Y'all not going out much, not going to any events, right? He's working and you're working. What do you do in those situations when one person is comfortable in that role, but you're not? But you love them because you've been with them for a while. You like them a lot, or you like her a lot. Because what happens is I think people become comfortable, right? You get comfortable being with that person, and that person gets comfortable being with you, but they're not. I ain't gonna say they're not happy, but it's like, so this is what we're doing on a Friday night. This is what we're doing Saturday and Sunday, right? Not going anywhere, not doing nothing. What do you do in those relationships? Nobody cheated. Nobody done nothing bad. Become content with the role and spice it up from time to time. But how do you do that, Nate Dogg? Because y'all know what I'm talking about, right? What do you do in your relationship, girlfriend and boyfriend, becomes complacent? You've been dating for a year, right? And it's just, Friday and Saturday, bro, y'all ain't going nowhere. Y'all both tired as hell, right? Nothing's really going on, right? You downstairs playing your PlayStation or what you call the Xbox, whatever. She's upstairs, right? Doing whatever, right? But y'all ain't doing nothing. It's just been going on for about a good, almost 3 or 4 months. Nothing going on. Y'all kind of accepted, what it is. The romance is gone. And that's what happened in most relationships. What do you do? Take the initiative to spice things up, plan dates, inexpensive trips, time with the family and friends. That means he is not doing his job.
I was hoping nobody was going to say that.
It's not your fault if a woman is interested. Okay. Try something. Okay, but
shout out Aquawoman. I'm really on her perspective, because that doesn't, for one, put blame on anybody for life. And two, there are ways to hang out with somebody that isn't always super extravagant to either have to pay a whole bunch of money for, or to keep somebody entertained or occupied, or just to get closer. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like I do think people overthink that part. I'm no better. I had that kind of problem at a point, because when I get in work mode, I work for my weeks, and I do designate a few days for me to be able to do the same thing again. And I don't do anything those 2 weeks or those 2 days or whatever it is I use for a break. I don't do anything. But for my partner, that was hard, because she wasn't working like I was, even though she was. But when it came down to certain type of things, she felt neglected because we don't do nothing, or we don't try to hang out, or yada, yada, yada. There is certain things you can do to help your partner, but it has to be understood on both sides, at least for me.
Yes, because let's be honest now, because when Disneyland is closed, right? And now you in a full-blown relationship, right? You get comfortable. Now you get that true person. Now that person is not so much going to want to go do things.
Right? Shoot.
You know what I'm saying?
They can't do certain things.
So they're tired. You know what I'm saying? They working a lot. Whatever the case may be, going back to school, whatever. People say, spice it up. I get you. People say go on inexpensive dates. I get you. But I'm just going to go from a man perspective. When a man comes home, right?
Mm.
And does what he got to do, cuts his grass and do all the stuff he got to go do, bro. And he's really not that outgoing dude for real. Right? Because now he done got you. What happens, ladies? He goes back to the man he was. He's comfortable by sitting on the sofa, either with his remote control or his game controller. Right? Or sleeping. Most men are not trying to go out and go on dates.
Spend more money.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just being, you know what I'm saying? Because
I'm trying to save up.
But that's what I'm saying, because once the man got you and you got him and y'all comfortable, and he knows that you like him and he likes you, he's not working. She's not working. And I've seen this happen so many times when it comes to the relationship on the Tough Conversation Tuesday here on the Joe Lockett Show. You get complacent, bro. And even though the woman may try to do stuff, the man is not trying to hear that shit.
What you mean?
He haphazardly go through the emotions of it most times, bro. Okay, baby. Right? He don't really want to go. Right? Most men ain't trying to do that shit for real, for real. There are some men that will do it, but for the most part, bro, if it ain't that dude's personality, he's not trying to do that for real. You know what I'm saying? Because the dude that usually do that is the dude that's going to initiate that and keep it going even after the honeymoon phase is over with. A lot of dudes get the girl, right? And then they get, and what we do, nephew, come on, let's be real. What we do, we bring you into our world now. We showed your fantasy world, right? And then what we do, we bring you into our world.
You are right. There are some dudes that invest in stuff like that, but that's because they invest into it. That's something they also like. Bringing folks into your world, that point, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not to neglect theirs. Like, I'm trying to see how I'm gonna phrase this. I use me.
Okay.
Yes, at a certain point, after I done showed my consistency and I did yada yada yada, that all you wanted. At a point, I'm going to think that there's some satisfaction out of something at some point. Satisfaction, my bad. You're right. Thank you. I'm gonna think there's some satisfaction at some point to where that level don't have to keep getting met all the time. That way, at some point, I can surpass it. Only way I feel like, for me, and I'm only speaking for me, only way I think I can be able to surpass that at some point when I gave you a lot of stuff at one point is I need time to build that up. And me building up, I got to get down and dirty. It's going to be 0 dark 30 all for a good little minute until I am ready to be able to surpass that for you so I can make it better than what it was before. It's not to neglect you or to take away or to just do something just to do it because I wanted you. No, for me personally, I'm a do more for you. I want to do more for you, but in doing more for you, that's not going to happen just off of me hoping it will happen. It got to be some work behind it. And sometimes when I put that work behind it, when I'm not working like that, you will see me at my normal downtime when nothing else is planned. That's why I don't disagree with you. Yeah, you probably getting them in their true leisure time when they have a little time. You feel me? So I'm not taking that like it's all neglect or that we took them out of their world and now they got to conform to us. No, you're just getting a piece of what it's really like for me when the grind is in active mode and I have times and breaks in between.
So you lied to her?
No, I didn't lie. Why you say lie?
Because you're not able to keep up what you were doing.
I mean, for a normal guy, that's gonna be like that. That's not a lie.
So you lied to her.
I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing, bro. You ain't gonna get me. He even get me today. He even get me today. Sure, I lied, Joe. Sure, I lied. But I'm gonna get it to you today. Sure, I lied.
Okay, but so this is what I'm saying is because we've talked about this many times on this show, right, nephew? That women want to see a lot, but I think if you produce little and you go above and beyond the call of duty with the little that you have, you will always stay within range of what you build in your relationship to. I think sometimes we try to build our relationships. And the reason why I say comfortability is what I've learned, even when I'm talking to people now. Be Joe Lockett. Bring the woman into your world that you are. Don't bring her into fantasy world, right? Don't try to get her. Don't. Let her see who you are and see do she want you. I don't try to win your heart. That's why people laugh at me and they think it's funny when I say Google me. That has become a running joke, right? Joe Lockett says Google him. I'm so damn serious because I ask you, what did you see? And I ask people descriptive, what does that look like to you? What do you feel about that? Because I'm not trying to impress you with dinners. I'm not trying to impress you with my charisma. You That's funny. But I don't try to wow a woman anymore, right? I want you to like me for me. I'm boring sometimes. I'm tired sometimes. But the one thing I will do is when I'm talking to you, the date that we went on, we will always go on that date. The slow dance that we had, we will always do that slow dance. I do things when I'm dating a woman that I'm always going to continue to do now. I don't do shit that I'm not going to continue to do. So I don't do a whole lot to woo you. I do what I can to, you know what I'm saying, that I know that I can continue to do. Regardless where I'm broke, regardless where I got a lot of money, the things that you see me do when I'm dating you is what I be able to do when if I win your heart over and you be with me, right? Because trying to keep up to the level of what I used to try to do for women, what I thought I tried to do, is bullshit and it's unreal. You can't do it. You're going to fall short. And she's going to know that you in debt. She's going to realize that you ain't got money like that. She's going to realize that, you know what I'm saying, what you did before was on some bullshit.
Question.
Sure.
Because you say you don't do anything that you can't keep doing.
Yeah.
You're going to do the same things.
I'm going to do the small, what I do with women, I try to figure out what are the small things that she like that I can do that's reasonable that I know I can do. And I had a conversation with her.
Okay.
Right. So what are some of the things that you like to do? And I would say that's, I know if we get together on a continuous basis that you would like to see done. Right.
Question.
Sure.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
What stops them from not? Do you believe the term that you can too much of anything will kill you?
Mm-hmm.
You believe that term?
I do.
Okay. What's stopping that from being born?
Because what you learn is when you're with a woman, she's going to evolve. But while she's evolving, by the time she gets tired of doing what it is that y'all are doing, you'll now be in position to do something better. Because she's going to evolve from drinking red grapefruit every day. She's going to, I'm just giving a hypothetical example, but she's going to evolve from that. But if you can do that for the next 3 to 6 months, right? And be consistent in that, right? You're building because you want to be better for that woman.
Shout out, Miss Keisha. How many times does a woman evolve in a year?
Huh?
How many times does a woman evolve in a year?
How many times does a woman evolve in a year, or how many times?
No, to you. How many times does a woman evolve in a year?
How many times does a woman evolve to me?
You said during a certain point, she's going to evolve. She's not going to do or like the same things. It's going to be different to a point.
Right.
I asked you, how many times is a woman evolving to you?
A woman's going to evolve by, I would say definitely by her age, by events in her life. Whether there is a loss of someone, a loss of a job, if she's going through menopause, if her child's going away for to college, she evolves because if she wants to go back and get her PhD, if she's tired of her job and she want to reinvent herself. If you with your girl and y'all just dating, you have to understand that a woman is going to swing left to right, front to back, and you need to be in a position where you're like a moving, like the wind. You know what I'm saying? You can move with her, not too far with it, because she's going to change, right? And that's not a good thing or a bad thing, but I would say men are probably more consistent in being who they are. Because we are habitual. We like a habit. We like things to be consistent. We like things to be a certain way. So we can wear the same shirt every single day. A woman cannot. So when you know that about a woman, I look at it now as, okay, so I want to show her consistency. But I think what I've learned is if you show women the small intricacies of consistency that she likes, when she changes, you can change along with her. It's not such a big change for you because number one, you got to expect it. If a woman is between her, and I can't speak for 30, but I say she's in between 40s and 55, she's gonna change. She's gonna hit menopause. Her kids are going to leave, come back home, pregnant, whatever. Things are gonna change, bro. Job problems at work, you know what I'm saying? Female issues that women have, right? Some women suffer with depression, right? Anxiety. And I'm not saying men don't, but we're just talking about women. And so when you're dating a woman that's older, you got to be prepared to deal with those things along with what you got to go do. So to set the expectations of not saying anything, but being able to ebb and flow with her. You know what I'm saying? As a man, and be okay with it. Because a lot of times when you see a woman change, you get frustrated. We have to, as men, have to learn to be okay with when she's ebbing and flowing. She should never feel that you know that she's ebbing and flowing. You see what I'm saying? Even though it's rocking like a motherfucker, right?
Why not?
Because it is my job to keep it steady for her so she can ebb and flow till she figure it out. If that's my girl, it's my job to keep it steady for you. Even though she's feeling out of control, I'm the one person in the world that she needs to feel that's going to make her feel in control. So it's my job to balance her ebb and flow when she's going through her mood swings, whatever that may be. That's my job. But it's my job to know that that's my job. It's not my job to critique her or be angry with her. It has taken me years to understand and master this part of me. But it is my job to be her comfort. Because if that's your woman for real, the one person that she look to is her man. To hold her down, regardless of whatever is going on in her life, she expects me to be the piece that's going to keep her steady. So that's my job. So that's why I said I don't go too far left, too far right, too far front, too far to the back. I try to stay in the middle and stay small. So when I need to go big, I can. But if I done went all the way up here, right, and did all this other shit, and she really needs me, and she needs me something on a higher level, I can't do it. I'm tapped the hell out, right? So I do me. If a woman want to be with me, you're going to be with me in this world that I have, and knowing that if I do anything above and beyond this, that I am doing it and I'm completely out of my comfort zone, but I got you. So she's in a comfort zone, because some women may need the guy that got more money. Some women may need a guy who got more talent or something else. And I don't want to betray that bullshit and try to live up to an image that I don't have, that I can't do. I don't betray to a woman nothing that I cannot do for a lifetime. If I'm talking to you as a friend, if I'm talking to you as my woman, I don't give you what I cannot give you consistent on a daily basis. That some days boring, great conversation, being blunt as hell to the point, right? I'm going to go work out. I'm going to go do what I got to do. I'm going to go do my shows, but I'm going to love you like nobody's business at the end of the day. And I do that to my friends. And if I ever get married again, I'll do that to the person that I love, right? I would be a better husband now than I were to my first two wives, because I understand a lot more. And I'm willing to listen. And I know my role now better than I thought. I'm the husband and it's supposed to be this way. And when a husband, you're really supposed to be a little bit more than I thought it was.
Oh shit! See, I ain't trying to do that. You said all of that. I was like, yeah, hell no. But I got you. You absolutely right. I ain't got no argument for me.
Really?
Look, all I know is that's not the work I'm trying to put in right now. I wish it would. I ain't got the patience for the kids. Hell no. But you absolutely right.
Wow. Okay. Wow. I didn't expect that answer from you.
Oh man. Shoot.
But yeah, I mean, man, as you get older, bro, you know, and doing relationship shows for the last few years, man, of my life, and just looking back over some of the dumb shit that I did, or the posturing that I did as a man, and trying to win women's hearts because of, you know, charisma, muscles, bald head, chest. I mean, that's fine. But what are you truly building? You know what I'm saying? So when I F with you, I F with you. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. And I think women want what they see on social media sometimes, and we give it to them, right? We give you what you want to see, but you're not able to live up to that shit. I'm not trying to live up to somebody's image. If a man can live up to it, if a man can provide the image that you want to see on social media better than me, you need to go be with him. And I am 1,000% okay with you being with somebody else that can provide whatever he's providing, whether it's 3 to 6 inches, or whether it's fun, happiness, whatever he's providing better than me. Please go ahead, because I'm only gonna provide what Joe Lockett can provide. Because guess what? When I give you the best that I got, when I give you my Anita Baker, that's it, right? Because once I start trying to compete with some other man, bro, I'm out of my lane. I'm off my square.
Bubby says you need to teach a class. Well, back to the question then.
Sure.
So in knowing all of that, what would you do to keep the woman you with entertain through that type of rough patch? Because you said you ain't gonna do nothing that you don't already do, but at this point, she still is asking for more to a point. What are you doing?
Well, first, I think you have to observe her. You know what I mean, and see what it is that you think that she's needing in the beginning. A conversation does not need to be had in the beginning, because if a woman is frailing, right, she don't know what the hell is going on for the most part.
No, wait. No. That's not what I'm talking about. No, I'm talking about get off of that.
Okay.
I'm talking about for the couple that hit that like blah part of their relationship where nothing is going on and they're wanting something else. Not
as a man. So as a man, what would I do?
Yeah. What would you do? Because like I said, because you said earlier, you're not going to do anything that you don't constantly do.
Right.
But to this point, what you constantly do isn't enough at this point.
If y'all like what I'm saying, I see a lot of people like what I'm saying. Y'all need to hit the like button. I've been at 5,000 for a minute. Y'all get me up to at least 8,000 a day. I appreciate you.
So what are you doing?
I think for me
to bond or entertain, or you know what I mean.
If the relationship, first and foremost, you got to see, is it complacent to her too? Right.
Okay.
That's the first thing you got to take a full analysis of your relationship. Is it blah to you, number one, and is it blah to her? Right.
Okay.
And a woman would let you know if they're not happy. They're gonna like, well, honey, don't you want to go do this? Honey, what have you thought about doing? Honey, I'm thinking about this. That means they are getting agitated, right? About not doing anything. They want to go do something with you. And most men think that they just see dollar signs. But what the woman is saying is, I'm tired of sitting up in the house. I want to go do something, and I want to do it with you. And she's gonna say that a couple of times, and then after that, she either gonna not mention it to you anymore, secretly go do it with somebody else, or tell you that she's going on a girls trip. Right? No, seriously. No, seriously, bro. A woman that want to do it with you, bro, men, we look at it as complaining, or you always want to go do something, but she's saying, hey, I want to go do something with you. That's all she's saying. She's not thinking about the money. I want to go do something outside the house, outside the norm. I want to go do it with you.
I was bad at it. I thought about the money every time you.
We always think about the money, but we're not looking at what the woman is. The woman is thinking about doing something with her man. We're looking at how much it's going to cost to do it with you. And I don't have the money, or where's the money going to come from? And so I think what I've learned is, let's have this conversation. Okay, baby, so where do you want to go?
Okay.
Right. And then you would say, okay, so do we need to save up for the trip? What's the price on it? And let's, you know what I'm saying? You got to have the conversation and find a compromise. 9 times out of 10, your girl knows that y'all ain't got the money like that, but she's going to be happy that you're entertaining the conversation and not pushing her away. You know what I'm saying? Because what we do as men, because you know what we'll do, right?
I am terrible at it. I'm thinking about 2-3 times where I shut that all the way.
But I'm saying, but you shut it down, right? Because that's what I'm saying. And that's how you lose your girl to Dexter.
Woo, boy, I shut that all the way.
But that's what I'm saying.
Too.
But this is what I've learned, bro. The woman came to you first and said she wanted to go do this, and we turned her away. A lot of times, bro, we're turning our girls over to Dexter. You see what I'm saying?
And she offered to pay too. I was like,
bro,
no.
There are girls that were like, and they come up with a game because they already know us. So they already got some kind of game plan on how we're going to do it, how long it's going to take us to pay for it, or next year can we do this, blah, blah, blah. They already figured this shit out. But we as men, we get deep voice, right?
Hell no.
You know, I can't do it. You coming to me right now and you know I'm busy, we doing this, you know what I'm saying? We come up with the pushback, which pushes them away and like, okay, honey, I understand, right? But again, like I said, she did come to you first. If a woman loves you, I'm telling you, fellas, 9, 10 times out of 10, she's coming to you first.
All right, but we touch up more on that.
Sure.
Question: is there signs that you can see before the questions?
Mm-hmm.
Point them out for them. Let's go ahead and shoot the fellas a bone somewhere. Because we finna bash them. But go ahead and shoot them a bone somewhere. Is there signs that you can tell before she start asking that annoying question?
Oh,
and
man, definitely.
If there is, what are they?
Well, she's gonna be sending you emails or text messages about destinations. Or she gonna be telling you about some girl or somebody that went on a trip.
Okay. I see you going.
You said signs, right?
No, you're right. You're right. Go for it.
She's gonna be telling you about something, or she's going to be looking at some commercials gonna come on TV, right? And she's gonna be waiting for that commercial, and she's gonna be like, that'd be a nice place for us to go. I'd love to see us there. Right.
I just saw so and so on YouTube. They just went out to go yada yada yada.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm
saying? A word for real.
Yeah, yeah. Or she'll show you a picture. Crazy. Or she'll show you a picture. Yeah, but she'll show you a picture on social. So she's gonna throw out little small hints. You know what I'm saying? That she like this. You know what I'm saying? Or she may show you some bikini, not a bikini, but some swimsuits or whatever, right? You know, I wonder what I would look like this if we went to such and such. She's gonna throw out little small signs like that, which we are not going to, you know, catch or don't want to catch.
Yeah, because I'm gonna look at it like, okay,
we'll wait till next year. You know, I know me back before. Okay, but we'll see next year when it happens. We'll see what happens.
Did you order it off of Shein?
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. So I think, but I think a lot of times, bro, we as men, a lot of men, not all men, but men are not adventurous and travelers after the hunt is over. You know what I'm saying? Again, most men are not adventurous and travelers after the hunt is over, right? We get into, and I said this before in the show, we get into work mode. We get into taking care, protecting mode.
Keeping mode.
Keeping mode. You know what I'm saying? We're not into the adventurous, let's go out. There are men that does that, but most men, like, now, I got you, I'm finna go to work, right? I'm gonna make sure you got food on the table. Is your car break down, whatever, but they're not into the romantic part of it. All dudes are not romantic.
Hey, if you get ready, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
Yeah, but a lot of dudes come in doing what they got to do because they go into hunter's mode, put on their best clothes, you know, dye their beards, dye their hair, you know what I'm saying, do all this other stuff. But then once they get you, right, they're not doing that anymore. Women, y'all do the same thing. But women are adventurous by nature. A lot of men are not adventurous until they're hunting. We have an instinct of hunting. Yes, we get very adventurous. We get very thoughtful and creative when we're hunting because we're trying to get something. That's the innate thing that God put into us. But once the hunt is over for us, we go back into work mode. We don't have a fun key in us for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? We do, and you make yourself into be something else. But the average man, bro, we just go by and take care of life and protect and do things. We're not looking to go play or go on a trip or drive the fanciest cars.
What's the happy medium to that? Because
I think
I can be in hunting mode. I can be in hunting mode. But if I still feel like I'm hunting, what's stopping me from taking prey? Like, how do you gauge staying in some type of adventuristic pseudo hunting mode for your girl so she's never bored or she's never tired or she's never yada yada yada?
Look her, you gotta look at her
going too far.
You gotta look at her in a different way. That's one thing I would say to men. You have to look at your woman as not your woman.
Oh, okay. I see you go. Like, you could lose her at a time.
Yeah, you have to look at that woman, bro. Like she's the beginning and the end for everything that you do, right? And you want to do your best to make her happy on an every single day purpose. You know, that's your purpose in life. Because if you look at her just being the woman or your girlfriend or your wife, you get tired of her ass. I'm just gonna be honest. You know what I'm saying?
So she has to be the purpose in your life.
And I'm gonna say this for me, because I can't speak for men on this part.
Not ready.
I'm just saying for me now, when I look at a woman, I look at the essence of her, of what I want to be for her. Now, that's totally different than I'm looking at her to be my wife or my girlfriend or somebody I want to, lay down with.
Okay.
I look at, I want to be the essence of what she is. So when I see a woman, if I get in a relationship with a woman now, I'm going to look at her and say, okay, how can I make her smile? What are the things I need to do to make sure she's smiling and we're laughing on a daily basis and having fun? And I want to go eat. I want to go to the Waffle House with her or an IHOP. Or I want to go to a fancy bar and see my baby dress up, this week when I get off work.
Mm-hmm.
What's going to put me in that mode? Not what's going to put me in the mode of, okay, we'll go when we can, when we get the money. You know what I'm saying? After we take care of this and take care of that. No. What's going to put me in the mode to constantly want to, I guess like people say, constantly date your girl. That you want to constantly work. So at the end of the week, you can spend time with your woman. Most people don't want to work and spend time with their woman and go out and get dressed up. You know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to do this shit if you ain't got her. You only getting dressed up. Bro, come on now. Men are only getting dressed up if it's new booty. New booty takes priority over everything. Right?
Delicious.
You know what I'm saying? But if it's regular booty, bro, you ain't trying to get dressed up for that after like the third or fourth time you done smashed it. You know, you're not.
Booty, right?
Rocking there. So you have to look at this woman now that every time you see her, not only that she light up, but you light up. And that's especially, that's for that. If as you get older and mature, you have to be looking for something very special.
I ain't ready.
A lot of cats ain't ready for that, bro. A lot of cats is not ready for that.
Purpose is not, that's not key right now.
and I get it. Because men who listen to our show, bro, they will understand what I'm saying, right? We hunt to play, we hunt to pray. But when you come to get a woman, bro, you're not really hunting, right? You're looking for your mate, right? And that's to me, that's not hunting at that point. Because when I'm on a hunt, I'm just trying to get something, you know, and take it home. But
so when you get her, assume you lost her?
I don't know, but I can't say. I would say for me, I want to assume that I lost her. I would say that I want to be. I told you, the woman, when I get into another relationship, she needs to make me laugh. She needs to be my friend. Right? I want to go home when I get off work and cut up with her. I didn't have that in my marriage before. I didn't go home and cut up with my wife, laugh and joke and just talk shit. You know what I'm saying? And just crack jokes with each other.
Nate stupid.
What?
Nate said that's why I don't date no more. Too much work with no return.
Yeah. But I mean, honestly, bro, because as being single since 2019, and you know, going through, you know, different things that I've done, and you know, used to call myself the side dude, you know, went away from that and just came off the market.
I'll take your Monica. I got you.
Huh?
Side dude gonna keep going somewhere on this couch.
Oh, that's you. I mean, right now, bro.
I got you.
I chill at this point. You know what I'm saying? Because
I got you.
When that woman comes along, it'll happen. I'm not rushing it. I'm not trying to go out there and hunt for it. I'm enjoying life now. And when it happens, we'll both know that we can laugh and cut up. And even on our worst days, we gonna be okay. And we'll know that. And that's not a conversation that needs to be had. That's a conversation that's something that just we'll both know. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Shout out Aquawoman. And she said she responded to Nate. She said, "So does that mean you're single for life?" I don't think that's the correct term, Aquawoman. I think it's single by choice.
Who's single for life? You or me?
No, Nate Dogg. He said with no return. And she asked, "So you single for life?" I'm saying that's probably single by choice.
Man, relationships at work, marriages work. And I would tell people, don't get into that shit unless you are ready. And I even say now, man, if you're doing situationships, friends with benefits, stay away from that shit too, man. Because at the end of the day, that shit, yeah, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Even I'm saying this, right? I don't do friends with benefits no more, bro. I don't.
No,
I don't. You know, if I'm gonna spend time with somebody, let's make sure that we just have an understanding. But I don't want to do nothing with somebody on a continuous basis or some type of, you know, because what I realize is in life, man, real talk is
things change and evolve.
Yes, they do. And things change and evolve without people having conversations. And I think sometimes, you know, because when things like that does change, you find yourself in a very awkward position. And I have found myself in a few awkward positions. And I said, I don't want to do that shit no more. So I don't want to. My goal is not to hurt anybody's daughter or to mislead anybody. But
pain leads to growth.
Yeah, but when you start stepping off that unbeaten path, bro, even though you have consenting between two people, like you said, things change and things evolve, and it tends to go way different than some people, expect to be. So what I've learned is right now, bro, don't start a game that you don't want to finish. That, I guess that's the best way to put it. Don't step into an arena with somebody that's going to change the rules of the game. You know what I'm saying? And if you know that the rules of the game can be changed, don't step into that arena. That's probably the best way to put it. Right? Don't get into the arena, especially, with somebody, just people, brand new folks. If you ain't been with somebody, you know your opponent, don't do it. Because like I said, when things change, you can't be mad because things change. But when things change, and it ruins relationships. It really does.
I got you. People got to be mindful of their decisions.
Yeah,
I'm to that point. I'm not so finna keep kid gloves with folks because yada yada yada. I'm more of, you make the decision. You have to understand that there is going to be two different type of reactions that can happen at any time.
Yeah,
that's what I live my life by. That's what usually is given to me. That's kind of how I give it out. I prep myself for both of those reactions. And I expect you to do that. But if you didn't do that due diligence, that's not my problem. And I'm not going to treat it like it was. And to that point, let's say, for instance, you said that you on the head, and I agree with you. Things will change for certain type of folks, given certain type of relationships where it don't always stay the same. And it usually morphs into something else.
Yeah, man. It messes up everything, bro.
And if I'm giving you what it is that I agreed on or that was already set, you change the rules that come with different decisions. You need to be grown enough to understand that. Because I'm going to move like I understood it.
But most people are not, though.
Most people are not. But I'm not going to cater to that feeling.
And that's me too. I'm not. So that's why I said when two grown people when every action has a reaction. Let me just say that. So if you move in a different way, yes, I can't help how a person feelings change, but I can help how I change towards the person when your feelings change. You see what I'm saying? And so if you start to move differently, I'm gonna move differently. And so that just, it brings in shit that don't need to be talked about. Let me just say that. You know what I'm saying? At this day and stage when you're single, bro, and let me just say this: a friend with benefits or a situationship should never be difficult.
It'd be hard when they got the yams, though.
No, it don't, bro. It doesn't be hard.
I mean, they get crazy though. Yeah,
no, bro, no. But bro, listen, life is really simple when you want it to be. We complicate it, right? Because, like you said, they got yams. No. The essence of it is, if it's not what I said it was gonna be, and we didn't change from it, move on.
I mean, sometimes that yams got essence too. I got you. You're right.
I tell you what.
You're right. No, you're right. You're right. I got you. No, golly. I understand. You gotta do this.
It's the top of the hour. We will see you guys on the Keith and Joe show tomorrow, and we'll see you guys back here tomorrow afternoon, y'all. Y'all know how me, Denise, and nephew we feel about you, right, y'all? Jatim, Dave, Mo, Ashley, Mas, Ed, Liberty. What does all that mean? It means we love you. You guys have a great night. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Man,